Image, interesting. Okay, I got that one. And then I'm gonna import this next one. Seems to have imported fine, looks good. Okay. That should be good. Alright, let's see. If I move... I should have... Okay. You know what? I might repurpose the battle calc screen. Alright, here we go. Welcome to the battle calc screen. So, the first deck I will be showing off... Ooh. The first deck that I'll be showing off will be highlighting a specific Pokemon here that I kind of want to talk about here. And that would be KINGDRA EX. I believe this is from Night Wanderer, the Japanese one. It's either that one or the one that comes after it. So the interesting thing about this card is that I notice that I know this is a proxy, so I'm not sure like if they're gonna like reword it in English, but it says here for King's Order. Okay, I thought I forgot to make it loop. Put up to 3 water Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. Now, it just says 3 Pokemon, and then from your discard pile onto your bench. That seems kind of silly. So what I did was I put a bunch of evolution Pokemon without their basic counterparts. So the goal of KINGDRA EX is to set it up really quickly. That way you could get it, that way you could just fish your Baxcaliburs and your Slowbros out. So that Baxcalibur gives you a chance to give KINGDRA some extra damage on Hydro Pump, which Hydro Pump does 50 damage, 50 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. So it already starts off with 2 energies. So you could have 100 to start off, and then Baxcalibur just starts stacking that up. Dumpster everything into the discard pile. Now we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, so Baxcalibur will help stack as many Hydro Pumps on one turn, ignoring the energy per turn rule. And Slowbro here has strange behavior. So as often as you like during your turn, you may move 1 damage counter from one of your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. So this seems interesting until you think about, well, Slowbro only has 100 HP. So you can only take about like 90 HP until you have to knock out, right? And I'm realizing that it's not in this deck showcase. Oh, I was on the second deck. Oops. Okay, no, it should still be. There it is. Bianca's Devotion. So the cool thing about this card, right, is it heals all damage from one of your Pokemon that has 30 HP or less remaining. So the interesting thing about Slowbro is that I can kind of like balance it and try and, you know, get it just a 10 HP left, then use Bianca's Devotion when I can, fully heal it, and then use Strange Behavior again to keep dumping damage onto Slowbro. And Manaphy makes sure that I don't get sniped for doing so, with the ability Wave Veil, which prevents all damage done to your benched Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So that's kind of the idea of this deck. There's also Tatsugiri here with Attract Customers, which means that if it's in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a supporter card you find there, and put it into your hand. Since this deck relies a lot on supporter cards in specific circumstances to make it work, like I have Professor's Research just so I can dump a ton of stuff into the discard pile to try and get set up faster. I have Irida, which is like the godsend card. I only have 1 here for some reason. I should have 4. I don't know why. Wait, did it? Okay, no, it's here. It just doesn't show up on the image for some reason. But I have 4 Iridas. So for those of you who don't know, Irida search your deck for a water Pokemon and an item card. Reveal them and put them into your hand. This is really useful because depending on the situation, if I need KINGDRA set up, what I can do is I can get KINGDRA and then a rare candy, which allows me to get set up immediately on that turn or the next one, depending on when I set up Horsey. So, or if I already have KINGDRA set up, then I can use my Irida to maybe get on like an Ultra Ball or something, and then a Slowbro. And then I use the Ultra Ball, which has the condition... Search your deck for, you can only use this card if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, blah, blah, blah. Then I can use Slowbro as discard fodder. So he's in my discard. And then because I already have KINGDRA set up, then I use King's Order and put Slowbro onto the bench. So that's kind of the idea of what this deck is supposed to do. Anything else I feel like I need to talk about? No, that's kind of the core of it. Yeah, a lot of like Earthen Vessel discards 1 card to get 2 energies. Great for Excalibur. Superior Energy Retrieval is just there just so I can use discard fodder. So a lot of this is very discard fodder based, just so I can get things easily set up. So that's deck number 1. Deck number 2 revolves around MAGCARGO EX. So, what does MAGCARGO EX do? MAGCARGO EX has a move that costs 3 energies, a little costly, but we'll talk about that later. But it has a move called Ground Burn, which discards the top card of each player's deck. This attack does 140 more damage for each energy card discarded in this way. So, Ground Burn, the way this works is you want to find a way to have an energy on the top of your deck and an energy on the top of theirs. And this does 140 damage base. So this does up to 420 damage, I think? Yes, 420 damage max if you can set it up properly. And most of the time, you're probably not going to need that much damage. However, you know what has 430 HP? That's right, it's Hero's Cape Charizard EX. And it's one of the big things in the set, so it's definitely one of the biggest HP sponges that I'm aware of in the current meta. So, MAGCARGO is kind of a good way to give it a run for its money. So the question is, how do you get Ground Burn set up? Well, first of all, there is a card. Where is it? There it is. There is a card called Team Star Grunt. So this puts an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon on top of their deck. So that already sets up an extra 140 damage on Ground Burn. But you can do it even more consistently with the new card, which is one of the which is what I saw this online. Actually, I won't take full credit for for this deck idea. I kind of just built off of this idea. But Nighttime Academy. Once during each player's turn, that player may put a card from their hand on top of their deck. So what if I had an energy card and I wanted to use Nighttime Academy to put that energy card from my hand on top of my deck? That would allow me to get another 140 damage. So this allows me to deal a lot of damage, relatively consistency. That is assuming my opponent doesn't have a stadium card to kind of just overwrite that. And that's why I have 2 of them here. So it's not super crazy in the sense where it's like, this can easily be disrupted if a stadium card comes in, or if I just don't even pull the stadium card. And that's where this other new card comes in, and that is Noctowl. Noctowl has the ability Jewel Hunt, which means that when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, if you have any Terra Pokemon in play, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Trainer cards is quite the range. So depending on what I need, let's say I need an item like rare candy to set up Charizard. Let's say I need Jacques to set up another Noctowl, or if I need to set up MAGCARGO, if I need Kieran, if I need to switch out of there as soon as possible. That sort of, so, or maybe, what if I need the Nighttime Academy? Because these are all trainer cards. And Noctowl helps you set that up pretty well. Now, I have 2 Noctowls here. That gives me a chance to, you know, get that. And maybe if a game goes long enough, Noctowl can get knocked out. I pull out the Super Rod, throw it back in, fish it back into my, fish it back into my deck so that I can play it a third time. Kind of like a last minute thing. In that sort of situation, I feel like it's a bit more inconsistent because it could be a bit too slow because you need the Hoot Hoot first, and then you have to wait a turn so that you can evolve it into Noctowl. So there's that. Or I could use Penny. Penny puts one of my basic Pokemon and all attached cards into my hand. So what I could do is I could take Hoot Hoot, and from the understanding of the card, it allows me to take the energy and Noctowl because it's attached, and any tool cards attached to it as well. I think that's what this means. I'm not 100% sure. But, so that's what Penny's goal is to send Hoot Hoot back into my hand so I can give another feedback loop, and throw Noctowl back in once more, and then I can fish for 2 more trainer cards. So that's pretty fun. And that's kind of the goal of Noctowl, Penny. And then what else do we have here? We have Palpad, because this deck has a lot of supporter cards. If you haven't noticed. And then I mentioned the fact briefly that Groundbird takes a lot of energy to get set up. So that's where this other new card comes in, Crispin. Crispin searches your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types, reveal them to your opponent, and put one of them into your hand. Attach the other energy to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So you can get set up pretty quickly because you can get 1 energy and you can attach that, and you still have your energy for turn, which Crispin already sets that up for you. The thing is that it says search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types. That one, I need to figure out what, like, if I want like an extra, what kind of energies do I want as a throwaway so that I can take full advantage of Crispin, because Crispin helps MAGCARGO specifically because Ground Burn takes 1 colorless energy. So I can just use a fire and then like a fighting, maybe, for example. And then I throw that on there. But so that's kind of the idea of this deck. Oh yeah, and I also have another new card that I kind of wanted to try out. Not sure how good it's going to be in this deck specifically, but it is Cassiopeia, which you can only use this. You can use this card only when it is the last card in your hand. So search your deck for up to 2 cards and then put them into your hand. So the way I theory crafted a way that I could utilize this card more easily is by using a bunch of discard fodder, which is Ultra Ball and Earthen Vessel. And then if I need anything special to bring back, then I have Super Rod for energy and Pokemon, and then I have Palpad for the supporters that I throw away. So that was the kind of idea that I wanted for this deck. Oh, yeah, and also the reason I picked a Scarlet Violet, sorry, a Sword and Shield era Slugma is because it was the only legal Slugma that is regulation, or like, it's the only regulation F Slugma that is Buddy Poffinable, because everything else is 80 HP. So, yeah, once this thing gets rotated out, MAGCARGO's gonna have a tougher time, once it just becomes regulation G and above. But that's the idea of this deck. I almost hit stop streaming. Oops. So with that being said, let's get started with the playtesting. Oops. There we go. Okay. All right. And I still have to figure out the... I made a new one compared to the last one. I think I'm going to shift the game log in the chat a bit to the right, just so I can fit more of the screen, because it's still missing a good bit of the prize cards. So, are you going to play against anyone? No, I was thinking of pitting them against each other and then best of fiving it. But yeah, so I'm gonna find, what music should I use? Okay, hold on. How's the quality on this one? I would offer to playtest, but I don't know anything about modern TCG. No worries. Appreciate it though. Yeah, we have to find a time to play a base set sometime. Plus, this Dice deck builder still crashes my Chrome. Oh, weird. Have you tried like another browser or something? I might. Okay. All right. Let me know if the sound mixing is a bit weird on the BGM to the audio. All right. So, blue side is gonna be the KINGDRA and red side is gonna be the MAGCARGO. I realize this is very fitting for the types. I'm down to learn modern sets. I just want to revisit the old ones at some point in time. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'd be down to teach you. And then we still got to play Advance too, because you said you wanted to try Advance. Gen 3 moment, yeah. All right, so let's get things set up. So I'm gonna be playing against myself. So I'm gonna try and I don't know, because it's weird. Because every time I try testing, like, I'm always worried that I'm gonna be biased against the other player, which is me. But we'll see how this works. It'll be silly. So I'm gonna reset both. Then I'm going to set up both. And okay, good hand on my end. Yeah, it is interesting being able to see both of the hands, but we'll figure it out. Did I lock the, wait, what am I moving? Okay, hold on. Can I do this? Okay, there we go. Oh, but it's still kind of small. Hold on. Here, I'll do this. Since I'm just playing against myself, the prize cards won't be super important to keep track of. But I wanna make sure that the field is still like well lit, I suppose. So okay, all right, let's get things started. Okay, so both players have a basic mon, so we're gonna put those down. And all right, so let's flip a coin. Okay. Let's say red gets heads, and then blue gets tails. Okay, so we got tails. So it's blue's pick. With this hand, do I want to go Yeah, because I guess I want the energy setup. Yeah, assuming I know nothing about the top deck, I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go first. So this means I can't use the supporter card, which kind of sucks. I do have KINGDRA set up already, so I could already try and get MAGCARGO and Slowbro into the discard pile with Erida's Ultra Ball on turn 3. So that's kind of my excuse me, sorry. Ooh. So I'm gonna Earthen Vessel here, which allows me to discard MAGCARGO. Yeah, I'm gonna discard MAGCARGO here, and then I'm going to take 2 water energies and then put them into my hand. Then I'm gonna use my energy for turn to attach there, and then because I can't attack, I end my turn. So we're gonna draw for turn here. Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot is allowed to attack here, so I could get some good damage in. However, Horsey has an attack called Hold Still, which means that no matter what Hoot Hoot does, it'll just heal. And I feel like energy is very precious. Hoot Hoot is kind of here just to get Noctowl set up, which makes this kind of unfortunate as a lead. So red team is already in a pretty weird spot. We'll see how we can make this work. Because yeah, because I don't like, if I was in red team side, I wouldn't know that I have the KINGDRA rare candy set up right now. So I guess I would energy for turn to try and get the damage out, right? Because there's not much else I can do besides maybe set up the Noctowl. But then, no, because setting up Noctowl now would be bad because I don't have any Terramons in my slot. So it actually sucks as a starting hand. Because I have everything I need for like the opposite things. Like Nighttime Academy is from MAGCARGO, and I don't have a MAGCARGO. And then Hoot Hoot needs a Terramon to utilize Noctowl's evolution by hand strat. So I'm going to triple stab. So flip 3 coins. This attack does 10 damage for each heads. I get 1, 2, 3. I got 1 head, so that's 10 damage. So, and then I flip 4 because I attacked. I end the turn. Then we draw for turn. I have another Horsey, but bench space is going to be very, very useful for, what's it called? All these basic mons. So I think I'm going to Irida here. And I'm going to use my Slowbro. Right? And then I'm going to use an Ultra Ball. And then I'm going to use my Ultra Ball to discard both of these Slowbros. And then take Manaphy. Now, I don't need Manaphy for this deck specifically, but this is just one of the options that I probably would do if I was fighting something like Dragapult, which can snipe my Horsies from the field. And then I use Rare Candy, evolve into KINGDRA. So now I have KINGDRA turn 3, which is nice. I have Manaphy on the field. I can attach and KO. Okay, hold on. I'm realizing how bad the hand on red team actually is. Because I didn't even need to get the setup. Because now it's just gone. I just use Hydro Pump for the 50 damage, 50, 50, 100. Hoot Hoot is knocked out, and there's no benched Pokemon. So I win. So actually, I think my blunder here was I didn't use Ultra Ball to try and secure another slot in the bench, so that I could avoid a sweep like that. So I think that was a human error. That's a warm-up round. You know what? That's how it works. That's how it works. Okay. We live and we learn. Okay. Now the real battle starts. The real battle starts. Okay, all right. We reset both. We set up both. Water has to mulligan. Both of them have to mulligan, actually. So we're gonna set both of these up twice. And doesn't need a mulligan. Blue needs to mulligan. Sorry, red needs to mulligan again. I think, yep. So set up. Oh, this is a better hand. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, and then flip a. We're gonna play the music. Battle 1, battle 1, battle 1, battle 1. Okay. All right. I should probably have a scoreboard. Hold on. There's text, right? Okay. Score. I'm gonna call this score. Okay. Okay, wait, is there a way I can... Okay, what other fonts do I have? Okay, ready to do this. And then... select color. It's 0-0 currently for okay. Here we go. I actually don't know where to put this where it'll look clean. Sure, I guess here is fine. Okay, here we go. All right, game 1 for real this time. All right, flip a coin. Red is heads, blue is tails. It's tails, so blue plays again. Yeah, playing first seemed to work really well for blue here. So we're gonna start here. Turn 1, draw for turn, and we're going to attach a basic energy. Already set things up here, but things will be different on red's side because we do have the MAGCARGO set up. And that's all I can really do. I could Earthen Vessel here, but the thing is that against other sets, or against other decks, I wouldn't Earthen Vessel here because I run the risk of getting Ionoed, which is annoying disruption card, even early game. So, but I mean, against this deck, I probably would. That's the thing, because I don't have any disruption cards like Iono, or I don't even have A-Spec cards, because I didn't know how to fit these in. I really just built these off to be hyper aggressive, and I was hoping to like iron out the issues to see if I could find any like consistency flaws and see if I could fix those. And maybe I'll use them against Osiris in tomorrow's TCG Monday, if he's available, of course. But with that being said, I guess against this deck, I would Earthen Vessel. But we're just gonna run off the assumption that because I don't know this deck, I wouldn't Earthen Vessel. So I'm gonna end my turn here. We're gonna draw for turn. And then I'm going to Buddy Poffin immediately because I want Slugma here. And I want another Hoot just so I can ensure that I'm ready for a Noctowl whenever. So I discard that. I energy for turn on the Slugma. And then I don't know. Yeah, because I can use my supporter cards now, but Team Star Grunt doesn't really do much for me right now. I already used my energy for turn, so we pass. And we draw for turn. Ooh, I have Seadra. That's pretty good since I have no way to quit KINGDRA right now, so I think I will use that. And then Call for Backup gives me search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Pretty nice to have, I'd say. So I'm going to... Should I set up for the KINGDRA already? I suppose... Yeah, because I can use my Jacques now. And then get KINGDRA, which is an evolution card. And then I can get Baxcalibur, another evolution card. And I can't evolve my KINGDRA just yet, because it needs to be out for Seadra needs to be out for a full turn. I think I Earthen Vessel here. No, because I wouldn't. I think it's still too early, avoiding to try and play around Iona here. Ooh. Because I have everything I need. I just need good discard fodder so that I can use KINGDRA and then get these out on the next turn. But instead, I think I'm just going to use Call for Backup and then get 3 Mons and put them into my hand. So what are the Mons that I want? I could set up another KINGDRA if I wanted to. Yeah, I'm gonna do KINGDRA. Another Slowbro. Then Manaphy. And shuffle my deck. Put them in my hand because I attacked, I end my turn. I draw for turn. Penny is really nice. Oh yeah, because I could just use this and get a free switch. Which is really good for me here. I could get MAGCARGO out and deal good damage right now if I wanted to. But I do see the KINGDRA in their hand. So it would actually be unwise to use the Penny that aggressive already. So I think we just set it up just in case I get disrupted on the next turn. Attach energy for turn. And then end my turn. Nothing else I can really do because I already did my energy for turn. If I had Crispin, I could have gotten the MAGCARGO immediately. Set up, and then I could have pennied, and then I could have won the game. So we're going to pass. Draw for turn. Superior energy retrieval is nice. I don't have anything in the discard for water. But I can evolve the KINGDRA. I can use Earthen Vessel, right? Or I can attach energy for turn. Use Earthen Vessel to discard the Slowbro. Get 2 water energies. Shuffle. And then... Oh yeah, place Manaphy just so I don't get dunked. Yeah, because I don't know if I want to knock out the Hoot Hoot here. Because it gives me a prize card, but then MAGCARGO comes in. I wouldn't know if they have an energy, which means that my KINGDRA would be at risk of taking a ton of damage. Not something I'm sure if I, not something I'm sure if I want to risk or not. So, I think what I do is I use my turn to use King's Order, put the Slowbro already onto my bench, pass, and I'm thinking so much, even though I'm just fighting against myself, and I think that's the funniest part of this stream. So, we're gonna, and because we attacked and put the Slowbro onto the bench, we draw. Oh yeah, this is actually perfect. I have MAGCARGO already ready here. Then I can Team Star Grunt so that I can guarantee damage here. Yeah, oh wait, no, because Penny, I can only use 1 supporter per turn. So, yeah, there is that issue. by using it as a switch with the Team Star Grunt in mind. Because I do get put into a range where I have my ×2 weakness. And if this thing gets one more water energy, I die. And then the thing I've been setting up for is bad. It's just gone. The thing I don't know is my opponent has boss's orders. So that's the scary thing. I can just like put red in a really tough spot right now if I wanted to. Or I could just deal a ton of damage immediately. Yeah. I guess it depends on what blue gets on the next turn. So I think we're going to... Oh. I don't know. For some reason, I really want to play Earthen Vessel, but I don't really know what to use it on. Yeah, I think the safest move, if I was in Red's mindset, try and find a way to get MAGCARGO in securely, use the Team Star Grunt so that I can take out one of these water energies off of KINGDRA so that I can take less damage on the next turn. Yeah, this actually is a rough... Maybe I should have gone Charmander and then figured out a way to fish Charizard into here. I don't know. Anyway, I pass. I draw for turn. It's another Horsey. I don't really need the Horsey. I don't have anything that I can really use superior energy retrieval for. Yeah, I think the strat here is just to boss's orders, attach energy for turn, boss's orders the MAGCARGO into here, and then go for the knockout. I can't do the discard shortcut, unfortunately. So I can get 2 prize cards, water energy, and Irida. Draw for turn. I have the Hoot here. I have the Charizard now. Yeah, so actually I still would have needed Rare Candy. So it's still a pretty bad spot. I can Super Rod the MAGCARGO, the Slugma, and one of the fire energies. Shuffle. I feel like I've been forgetting to shuffle after digging into my deck. I'm not sure, but... Wait, why does this deck have Team Star Grunt? Oh, right. Sorry. I thought it was blue for a second. That's the confusing thing. I gotta remember which team I'm on, which is both, but... Let's see. Whew. Things are getting pretty dicey for red team because they can't really do much here. Triple Stab is not gonna help them too much because Hoot Hoot's a support mon. So I don't think it's gonna be worth using this. We're gonna pass. We draw for turn. Another superior energy retrieval. Honestly, I could try going for the game-winning set. Or try going for the game-winning move. Or I could be mean and set up, which is another option. Yeah, I go for the knockout, I suppose. Bonus 8 is a pretty good card to get right now. Yeah, Hoot Hoot's kind of done for. This hand sucks. Yeah, I actually don't know what the best option to do was. I was kind of screwed because of weakness here. So I don't know. We could see how much damage this would have done. I flipped 1 heads. Let's freaking go, chat. We deal 10 damage. Alright, and we draw for turn. We have the Ultra Ball. Cool. I can put the Slowbro and the Baxcalibur here. And I can fish for any Pokemon I want. Let's put Tatsugiri on the bench. Sure. And then we're going to attach another Water Energy onto KINGDRA. And then... You know what? We're going to play with our food a little bit here. We're going to see how badly this will choke. I'm going to King's Order. This puts the Slowbro and the Baxcalibur. Now my bench is full. And because I attacked, I end my turn. So let's see. Ooh, that does not help. That does not help. Ooh, that does not help. This was another Buddy Buddy Poppin', we would have been fine, but Jock only gives me access to evolution Pokemon. I could Noctowl here. Right? Yeah, I think I'm kind of screwed. I could Flail. Yeah, I think this is a forfeit for the MAGCARGO. We're gonna set the score to 1-0 on KINGDRA EX. We're gonna reset both. We're gonna flip the coin. Red head, blue tails. It's tails again. Blue goes first. Woohoo! I also forgot about the mulligan rule. So blue would have actually probably won even faster because it got an extra pull. Well, we'll see how things go. Maybe. This is a mulligan on red side. Actually really bad here. Who needs another mulligan? Needs another mulligan. Another mulligan. That's 5. Okay, we finally have a card we can play. After 5 mulligans. That's rough. So now I can draw up to 5 cards if I want to, which feels really strong for this deck. So I think I might go for it. I'm gonna draw the 5 cards. Yeah, we already got Horsey set up. KINGDRA, Rare Candy. It's over from here, actually. I think. Unless a miracle happens. I'm surprised that red team led with Hoot Hoot 3 times in the 3 games we've done. So, I guess we draw for turn. I put Horsey on the field. I do basic energy. I don't know if you can use abilities on turn 1. I have to double check that. On turn 1, Pokemon TCG. As long as you meet the requirements, yeah. I know you can't attack, but since an ability is not an attack, really? Damn. Trading card game rules. Remember, abilities aren't attacks, so you can still attack if you use an ability. Attack and end your turn. Can you use ability, Pokemon TCG, can you use ability on first turn? Yes. Okay. From October 18th, 2016. That's probably good enough. Well, okay, hold on. I'm seeing another thing on Pokemon forums. Can you attack on first turn? You can attack on the first turn of the game going second, Well, no, oh wait, that's attack. Okay. Alright, it seems like abilities is fine. So I could just look at the top 6 of my cards, get a supporter that I can't use, doesn't matter, I have the exact one I need, I reveal it to myself, oh, I shuffle that back in, and I move Irida to the board. That is an insane first hand. Holy, oh, I already have an Irida, I could have gotten Jacques. That's a human misplay. You know what? Red team needed that. That one was for a red team. And then we buddy Poffin. We buddy Poffin for the mana fee and another horsey. And yeah, I think we end our turn. Alright, we need something really good here. I got both Cassiopeias in the same hand. Yeah, maybe I should put Iona on here. We might I might do a quick edit of the deck. And then we're gonna see MAGCARGO get the reverse 3-0 sweep. Surely. Oh, I have Charmander here. Oh my god, I didn't notice because I used the art rare. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. And because this is a turn, I'm going first, but going second. I think Jacques here works really well here. Because then I can get the Charizard, maybe get a rare candy here at some point. Yeah, I don't really like this this upcoming hand, so I think it's a good play going for the Charizard here, if I can find it, of course. There's one. And then we already got the we got one Noctowl. I think we'll put the MAGCARGO here. Shuffle our hand. And then we can't evolve anything just yet. We can attach energy for turn. Dude, having both Cassiopeias in the hand sucks because as long as both of them are in my hand, I can't use one of them because it has to be the last card. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. Oh my god. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna need some kind of like deck reset item on here. Alright, let's set this. No, because Charizard is already gonna get set. But then Charizard wants to get MAGCARGO set up, right? So I think this is fine. And then we end our turn. Alright, red team, blue team, just completely destroy everything I love. This is going really bad for red. But we'll see how things go. I use rare candy to get KINGDRA onto here. I use Earthen Vessel to discard the Baxcalibur and get 2 water energies into my hand. And then I use Irida to get another rare candy? Do I want another rare candy? Yeah, sure. Oops. That's more than one item. I completely forgot about the rules for a second. And just making sure that was my only supporter for turn. Yep. And what I could do is I could set up for the superior energy retrieval, then Professor's research. I don't know how optimal that will be though. I'm gonna Ultra Ball here Put one of these, and then get a KINGDRA here. And then, did I evolved Horsey? Did I have, how long have I had that Horsey? Move Horsey from hand to bench. Move Horsey from deck to board. Because of Buddy Poffin. Oh, wow. So I can just have 2 KINGDRAs right off the bat. Amazing. This thing's set up as hell. And I don't think I attached water energy yet. So I can just set both of them up if I wanted to. And then Tatsugiri could probably use attract customers. I don't think I did that yet. I did not. Yeah, and then we get I don't know. I guess Jacques. That way I can get my other Slowbro and maybe another MAGCARGO in there. I don't know. We pass. We draw for turn. Oh, this is actually what we needed. And now I have access to its ability, Infernal Rain. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy cards. So, and attach them to your Pokemon. So, kind of unfortunate that I got these on Charizard, but you know what? I'm going to attach these because Charizard is meant to be support. But, you know, if it's attacking, right? If it's attacking, I might as well retreat, put the Charizard into the active, and then knock out the Tatsugiri with Burning Darkness because it's Charizard. We take that. That's decent. Yeah, because I can discard my Cassiopeia. Wait. We might be so back. And Charizard is weak to grass now because it's Terra Dark. And I got the Noctowl. We might be so back, chat. We might. All right, I already drew for turn. Okay, great. I set up the KINGDRA here. I'm expecting this other KINGDRA to be Death Fodder. That's why we set up both, so that I can have either or. Very good. I think, because I'm at a good spot on blue side too. Red team's kind of fighting back, but it's not because of MAGCARGO. Yeah, I think I set up the King's Order. I get the Slowbro, MAGCARGO, and no, I don't want the Tatsugiri. Because I want to try and get the second Slowbro in here. I just don't have a good way to discard it. Besides Professor's Research, I don't think I want to use that now, though. Crispin is really nice. Because I use Noctowl, and because I evolve into Noctowl, and because Charizard is a Terramon, I can use Jewel Hunt. So I can get 2 trainers. So what do I need? I need Buddy Poffin so that I can get freaking Slugma in here. And then I want yeah, I'm actually gonna get Jacques here. So the reason I want Jacques is because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Buddy Poffin, get the Slugma out, and then get another Hoot. Okay? And then I just realized I can't evolve Noctowl again, so I won't be able to Jewel Hunt. I could Crispin, though. Yeah, I'm gonna Crispin here. Get the Fire Energy, put that on Slugma, and because it's 2 basic energy cards of different types, I have to put this away. We're gonna shuffle it. Oh, the music's ending. Okay, hold on. How do I use this Ultra Ball? Because I know I want one of the Cassiopeias out, so that I can fish for anything. I guess I could have used Jacques to try and get like a Foddermon out, I guess. In that case, in any case, I could also use Nighttime Academy to temporarily put Cassiopeia away. Wait, I have a very silly move. No, this is actually too stupid. Next turn, I think I have a move though. Anyway, we're gonna Burning Darkness for 180. And then it's going to be my turn. I have Tatsugiri. I don't need this Tatsugiri. However, now I can just fish for a bunch of energies. Lana, I feel like is kind of a throw here. Do I go Irida? Yes, I go Irida here. And I want Earthen Vessel and then my Slowbro. That way, I can use my Earthen Vessel to discard my Slowbro. And then I use my Earthen Vessel, discard the Slowbro, so that I can get 2 water energies. And because I have my Baxcalibur up, I can attach these. Nope, not to you. Nope, we're putting that back. We're putting that onto you. And then I'm going to use Slowbro's Strange Behavior. As often as you like, you may move 1 damage counter. So we're going to do 90 of those. So now you're down to 90. And then... Oh, wait. I already used my... I used for Irida. No, but KINGDRA can live another one. So I'm not too worried. Yeah. Bianca's Devotion is pretty strong if you don't use the turn already, I feel. Still a pretty good turn, all things considered, I think. Because then I get King's Order, and then I put the Slowbro onto my bench, and because I attacked, I end my turn. I draw for turn. Kieran is nice. I get the MAGCARGO in here, right? And then I... Yeah, okay. I Jacques here. That way I get the Noctowl. Are you winning, son? Technically, yes and no. So we're going to take the Noctowl. And then another Evolution Mon. We'll do the MAGCARGO. And then we are going to use this Noctowl. Because I have a Terramon in the lead, I can use Jewel Hunt. Because I also evolved it from my hand. So I can take up to 2 trainers I want. Which would be... What would I want, actually? Do I have... Yeah, I can get another Buddy Buddy Poffin. And then Penny. Then shuffle my deck. I use Buddy Buddy Poffin so that I can get another Slugma onto the field. And I think... Nope, my Charmander is not prized. Perfect. Shuffle deck. I put you. That way I can set up another MAGCARGO, and then Charmander's there. Yeah, this is going so much better than the first game. So, I already used my, my supporter per turn. I wish there was like a little tab which tells me if I use my supporter or not. Or maybe they could color code it in the log that I use supporter, just to make things easier to track. That'd be pretty nice, but otherwise, I'm doing pretty alright here. And I use Charizard's Burning Darkness for another 180 damage, which brings me to 270. As we attack, we pass. We draw for turn. Yeah. Now we start cooking. We use Bianca's Devotion to remove all of that damage from Slowbro, and then we take we take 90 damage each onto the Slowbro. And now KINGDRA's left with 90. Then I can use Energy Search. Search for a Water Energy. Shuffle my deck. I'm cooking a bit too much, actually. I only have 23 cards in the deck. Then we attach it to KINGDRA. Because I already used my supporter for turn so that I could do that strat, so that KINGDRA could live another hit. Alright, yeah, I think we pass here. We draw for turn. It's another Kieran. But I think, you know what? We use the supporter onto the Penny, sorry, not Perrin. We use Penny, that we can take the Hoothoot and the Noctowl, put one of your basic Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand. So we do that. Then we replace the Hoothoot, that we can get Noctowl and another 2 trainer cards set up. And then evolve Slugma into MAGCARGO. Use Ultra Ball. Finally discard this one Cassiopeia that's been ruining my life. Get the Kieran. Get the second Charizard that is prized. Ooh, okay. Failed to find. Not good. Yikes. My second Charizard is in here. It's in the prize cards right there. Okay. Not good. But we can figure things out. Red team kind of needs a win right now. So we're going to try and work hard to give it to them. So we are going to use Charizard's Burning Darkness to bring it back to 270. Now Slowpoke can't stall too much longer, which kind of sucks. All of the Mons are kind of set up, though, is the thing. So I think sacking KINGDRA is the wave here, so that I can use Alana's Aid on the next turn and get the 2 water energies back into my hand, and then I can put them on KINGDRA. I think, honestly, I could boss his orders to stall. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to boss his orders into the... Yeah, into the Noctowl, because I know it's useless. And then we're going to end our turn, because our bench is full. We draw for turn. That's good. We put that onto MAGCARGO. Right. I can't use Cassiopeia. Okay, here's what I could do. I use Noctowl to get any trainer. Any two trainer. Oh no! Oh, I threw because Noctowl's no longer there. Wait, my blue team move was actually genius. I actually shouldn't have done that. I mean, I would undo, but you know what? It's funnier for stream if I don't. So we're gonna leave Noctowl in there. Uh-oh. 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 What do we do? What do we do? Here's what we do. I actually could have Kieran'd the Charizard back in. And then evolved. And then I would have had something. However, we do have another option here, which is Nighttime Academy, which allows me to put a card from my hand on top of their deck, which is Cassiopeia, which guarantees me 2 of any cards. I can set up another Charizard, which sets up the other MAGCARGO, but I might not even need it because we knock out the KINGDRA for the knockout to take 2 prize cards. There's the Charizard. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Oh, and Team Star Grunt is actually pretty good, but then Cassiopeia comes in, so that actually no, this can work. This can work. This can work. Actually, no, because the Noctowl throw actually kind of sucks for me here. So we put the super buffed up KINGDRA here. And then yeah, let's see what we do. I want damage. I have 250 damage I can deal right now. But if I use Lana's aid, I bring my 2 water energies back into the field. And then because of Excalibur's ability, I can attach them, bringing my total up to 7. 7 times 5 is 35. 350, or in this case 350, way more than Charizard's is 330 HP, which means that I can use the Hydro Pump for the knockout, taking down Charizard and every single card attached to it. For 2 cards. There's the KINGDRA. We draw for turn. We put the... I think we put the MAGCARGO here. I don't have enough. I don't have enough for... How does burn work again in this game? Put a burn marker between 2 turns. Okay, so it's poison. It's poison, but it does 2 damage counters. Then the player flips a coin. If heads, the Pokemon returns to normal. Okay. So it's sleep. It's burn with sleep rules. Okay. Oh man. I don't know what I put in next. I guess this MAGCARGO to stall because I don't really have anything I can use. I want to find a way that I can single it out where I can use Cassiopeia, because having 2 supporters kind of sucks here. Yeah, I have to sack the MAGCARGO here. My hand is not in a position where I can use it. I'm in the prime spot to use Cassiopeia. That's the thing that sucks. I draw for turn. It's Ultra Ball. Dude, I could play with my food again. So what I could do is I could put these in the discard pile and pull... Horsey. Sure. And then... Freaking... Oops, I have to shuffle my deck, that's right. And then use King's Order to bring my KINGDRA back to life and end my turn. We draw for turn. That's really good. That's really good for us. We need a rare candy somehow. And dude, that Noctowl choke actually might have changed the game. Pass. Draw for turn. Switch here. Yeah, everything's all set up, really. So we knock out the MAGCARGO because just nothing's gonna live this 350. That's weakness, 700 base damage. We throw that in here. That's 2 prize cards. We draw for turn. Here comes the MAGCARGO. Rare candy brings the Charizard a little too late. That rare candy would have been nice literally a turn ago, actually. We're gonna use it anyways to set up the Charizard. Which allows us to put up to 3 energies. We'll put it on Noctowl, sure. And here's what I could do. I don't know how good this would be. I can use Nighttime Academy to put Team Star Grunt onto the top. And then finally get to use Cassiopeia. But what do I use Cassiopeia on? I could use it on Penny. Because I have to knock out this KINGDRA now, or else I lose. How much does Burning Darkness do? 180 plus 120 is 300. I am 1 off. I'm 10 damage off from knocking out this KINGDRA with Charizard. I actually think I think red team loses this again, because I don't know what the win condition is here. Unless, after looking into this, I shuffle, and the card I discard is miraculously a top deck fire energy. We will see. Shuffle deck. If MAGCARGO lands a water energy on both decks right now, there's a chance. There is a chance. I doubt it. I doubt it, chat. We'll see. Top deck number 1. It's Arven. Top deck number 2. It's a water energy. If we got the top deck, MAGCARGO would have been so back. But we only deal 280 damage. Which is so unfortunate. We draw for turn. KINGDRA goes for the knockout. And that's 2-0 for the KINGDRA. Dude, the MAGCARGO flailed, but it almost worked out. My human error of the Noctowl not like doing the Noctowl at the wrong time kind of sucked. But we almost climbed that back. It's fine though. It's fine though. It's fine though. It's fine though. Because we still have the reverse MAGCARGO EX sweep. I realize the weakness is kind of screwing MAGCARGO EX a lot. I'm sure with other matchups it would probably be better. Probably wouldn't do well against Chen Pao, honestly. But let's see. We got what other themes do we have that I could play? What about this? Okay, here we go. This is the MAGCARGO song. It needs to survive here so it doesn't get 3-0'd here. I do need surely it's okay. Okay. We are gonna change the deck up a bit. I'm going to go into this deck and we're going to exchange. What did we not really need that much of? We didn't really need Kieran that much. There's a lot of... I guess you only need one Cassiopeia. So now I have 59. I'll take out one Buddy Poffin. And then we're gonna give it control. I'll use this one. We're actually going to give it deck control. Just making sure that's 60. That's 60. And you want, while we're here, I'm gonna put psychic energies in here actually, just to give it that Gardevoir EX Moonlit Hail counter. Surely this is exactly what the MAGCARGO EX deck needs to get back into the game. Right? This is blue team. This is red team. There we go. We got the Psychics. We got the Ionos. Okay. Now MAGCARGO has a chance to fight back. We got this, chat. This is it. MAGCARGO wins these. Set up both. Oh, no mulligan on either side. This is great. And all right. Now, we're gonna switch it up. No. Red has to stay heads because we got tails 3 times in a row. Red has to stick this. Red heads, blue tails. Oops, wrong button. It's tails again. Bro, we flipped 4 tails in a row to start the game. Dude, blue starts first. Oh, man. And this is a really good starting hand for blue here. All right, well, good luck, have fun to both players, which is me, because I need to give MAGCARGO EX that win. We're going to attach energy for turn, Horsey, and we can't use supporters on the first turn, and we can't attack on the first turn. Doesn't really matter, because Horsey can't really do much, so we end our turn. Draw. Buddy Poffin. We get Hoot set up. Then we get Charmander. Where's Charmander? Ooh, I only have 1 Charmander. The Charmander's prized. What about Charizard? One of my Charizards is also prize. So I have one Charmander and one Charizard in prize. That is good to know. Both of my MAGCARGOs are here. Both of my Noctowls are here. Really nice, really nice. So I got the Charmander here. And I already put the Hoot Hoot, right? Yeah, okay. Double deck. Getting the basic energy now kind of sucks because I want that for Crispin so that I can set it up much quicker. But that's okay. It's okay. I can use Jacques. Get MAGCARGO here. And Noctowl so we can set things up a little quicker for the next time. Attach energy for turn because that's still very useful to have. And because we can't attack, we pass. We draw for turn. Oh my god, this song is so tense for this. Alright, we gotta get them the win. Oh no, but we got Irida. We got the rare candy. We got the KINGDRA. We evolved the KINGDRA. Oh no. But and we use the Irida, so we can't use our Jacques to get KINGDRA set up. So KINGDRA doesn't really have anything in King's Order. So it's actually pretty good right now. I think I should have Jacques first and then Irida next on the next turn. Just so I didn't have to wait too many turns to get KINGDRA as a sitting duck. Because we're cooking now. We know that because we had to reveal the cards from Jacques. Yeah, reveal them and put them into your hand. We know that my opponent has MAGCARGO and Noctowl, so it can easily draw for turn. Get the MAGCARGO. Get the Noctowl. It gives me 2 free trainers here to work with. And then one of these could be Penny. And one of these is the rare candy. We shuffle the deck. We actually should have gotten Crispin here, I think. I can't be biased towards MAGCARGO. We did the human error. It's like with the KINGDRA EX. All right, we gotta play with the cards we were dealt. You know what we could do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna discard Penny and Iono here. I know we just added the Iono card so that we could have a bit of deck control and disruption, but this move will be even stronger as we put the Charizard in the hand. We use the rare candy to put the Charmander into the Charizard, allowing us to get MAGCARGO set up even stronger now. This is a much better hand right now. And the best part is, I don't think I used my supporter for turn yet. Yeah, Slugma into MAGCARGO, we evolved those. We used the Ultra Ball to discard 2 supporters. And we got the Charizard. So we can still use the Penny. Bring the Hoot Hoot and the Noctowl back into the hand. I think I shuffled, right? After I got the Fire Energy? I did not. Yeah. Alright. We're cooking now, because then we can put the Hoot Hoot back onto the deck so that we can use Noctowl again on the next turn. And we get to use MAGCARGO's Ground Burn to see if we can get the K on KINGDRA. Top deck fire! That's good! That's good! We need top deck water now! That's not so good, because KINGDRA deck no longer needs that rare candy. But that's fine, because we do 280. Very important damage. Very, very good. Very good. Because we attack, we end our turn. Alright, we draw for turn, and it's the water, the top deck that MAGCARGO needed. And that rare candy was holding the fort there. Oh, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That's kind of bad. We can't really use superior energy retrieval here. This is still a rough spot for KINGDRA. It can only take 30 more damage now. So what is the option here? We really want that. Actually, no. That setting up MAGCARGO that early might have been really good. Yeah. I think you jock here. You get another KINGDRA into your hand, and then the MAGCARGO, because I think MAGCARGO is important in this position here. You go here, so you can use the superior energy retrieval to get rid of that, and then get the water to get rid of the KINGDRA and the MAGCARGO to put the the water back in, and the but the Manaphy is the only thing that's left. So I think you actually want to sacrifice the Manaphy to stall for an extra turn. So I should have attached the water energy to the Manaphy. Actually, I think I'm throwing. And Manaphy can't really do anything, so we pass. We place the Slugma here, we place Noctowl, and because there's a Terramon in the active spot, we can use Noctowl for Jewel Hunt. We can take any trainers that we want, but what would benefit us here? We could do Penny again. And then I'm thinking of using Earthen Vessel for a fodder strat. So that I can maybe get Cassiopeia in here. Or no. I get Crispin here. Right? And then I use Crispin to attach Psychic Energy and then put the Fire Energy into my hand. Shuffle my deck. Attach for turn. Right? Because I don't think I did that yet. Yeah, that's still my attach for turn. Man, we're in a good spot right now, but how good will it last as we go? How much HP does Manaphy have? 70. So we can just use the much safer Hot Magma for the knockout and get one prize card. Iono's pretty interesting here. We would be at a disadvantage if we use it now, though. We go in. We use the Buddy Buddy Poffin to set up another Horsey and a Tatsugiri to shovel the deck. We attach water energy to Horsey here. And then use Hydro Pump for super effective damage. So 100 times 2 is 200. We end our turn. We draw for turn. It's a fire energy. That's really good for what we need right now. Honestly, I don't really need the Earthen Vessel. We will Penny. We will put the Hoot Hoot and the Noctowl back into the hand. We play the Hoot Hoot again. We go for the Hot Magma for the KO, I think. Take 2 free prize cards. Palpat isn't bad. Charizard's okay here, I guess. We draw for turn. We put the Horsey in here. We get Irida. Can we get a rare candy? You can't! Is MAGCARGO getting on the board? It might, because that discard, that top deck discard from earlier, gives me no chance to quit KINGDRA out of here. I actually have to use Seadra here. And then what item do I want here? This is actually tragic. I don't think I have anything because I can't set up KINGDRA fast enough before it gets knocked out again. So I might use Buddy Buddy Poffin again to shuffle the deck. Closest thing I can do, use Buddy Buddy Poffin so that I can put another Horsey back onto here. And I don't think there's anything else I really want from here. I guess Tatsugiri, but bench space is very crucial for this deck. So actually we do want to shuffle here. And then we want to oh, this is dicey, but it could, blue team still might actually have a chance to get back into this. All right, why is this actually so hype? Okay. We actually still have something we can do here. We pass. We draw for turn. Nighttime Academy again. So we could actually... I'm actually going to play Palpad here and put Penny, both pennies here, so that we can keep Noctowl looping. And then, well, speaking of Noctowl looping, well, let's do it again. Let's bring the Penny in here. And, how about, I don't know. I don't know. We're in a really good spot. So, I guess Team Star Grunt. We get... I Earthen Vessel one of the Nighttime Academy so that I can get 2 fire energies. Did I attach energy for deck? Did I attach energy for turn already? I don't think so. Fire, energy. I did not. Okay. So I can't still attach this to Charizard here. And then MAGCARGO here uses Hot Magma for the knockout. Giving me, the Charmander. We put Tatsugiri here to stall. We use Superior Energy Retrieval to put the Baxcalibur. Oh my god. Wait, no, we don't use this yet. We Earthen Vessel the Baxcalibur here, so that we water energy. And then we use Attract Customers. You the top 6 cards. It is Irida. But we don't have any more rare candies on us. That's the thing. Things are dicey. We need to get a turn now. No, wait, actually, I can't do that. I can't do that because it's only supporters. Shoot. Dude, we're in a bad spot here. Oh, this is bad. How many water energies do we have here? 3. Actually, I think Irida would be better because I Super Rod here, right? No, because I can't get items back that way. Uh-oh. Okay. What can I do here? No, I already attached energy for turn. I evolve Horsey into Seadra because we put Horsey, from bench active on that turn. Yeah, without Baxcalibur, we're screwed. We can't take it. Well, we could take a hit from MAGCARGO. We have to play the risk, though. It's risky, but it's possible. We play super energy retrieval, get rid of the Jacques, get the super energy retrieval, and then we put the 3 from our discard into our hand, and then we end our turn. We draw for turn, we get the Crispin. We play Charmander. Do we Penny Loop here? I think we set up Knight Academy now. Set up Knight Academy. And I think we just go for the knockout here for one more prize card with the hot magma attack. Because we attack, we end our turn. We draw for turn, we get the Ultra Ball. This goes in here. KINGDRA goes in here. We attach water energy. We have to go for the knockout here. I just realized that Slugwise is set up into MAGCARGO. Wait, I might be throwing again. I might have to use Iono next turn to save it. No, I can go Charizard. I'm fine. wait, we're chilling, actually. No way, Scrag stream. Yo, welcome. I am in an intense Pokemon TCG match against myself. And MAGCARGO was kind of struggling in the best of 5, but MAGCARGO's starting to bring it back here, as KINGDRA doesn't really have much footing. It goes for the knockout here. With Hydro Pump. I get 2 prize cards here. Horsey and Earthen Vessel. Kind of useless. Charizard comes in. Oh, we already drew for a turn. Buddy Poffin is kind of overkill at this point, I guess. Sure, let's put the Hoot in here. Shovel up the 2 supporters back in. What do we want to do here? Oh, shoot. I attach energy to Charmander. 180 plus 60 is what? It's 240 damage, which is nice on the KINGDRA. Yeah, I think KINGDRA loses here. I don't see a way where KINGDRA can take out the Charizard unless it gets like a boss's orders on this next turn. So we attack for the 240. We attach. Yeah, it's over from here. Hydro Pump for 150 because it's not super effective because it's Terra Dark now. And then, yeah, Charizard goes for the knockout. And Charizard taking the KO, giving MAGCARGO a point on the board. Let's go! MAGCARGO wins these! Alright, it's 2-1. MAGCARGO still has a chance to win this. It is a long climb, but it is still doable. I am going to be right back. Give me one. Oh, I can do a background? Damn, okay. I just picked from an existing thing. Okay, I'm gonna leave this playing. I'm gonna be right back. All right. Are you guys ready? No one has ever seen the Game 4 MAGCARGO EX deck. All right. Let's see. What boss theme should we play now? Oh, no. This is the redemption. This is the redemption. I have to have something in here. Something hype. Nah, it's not this. It's... Yes, it's this. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, game 4. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out how to get the score. Background color. Okay. Like this. There we go. Okay, that looks nicer now. Okay, here we go. Reset, couple resets. We're gonna set up both. Let's see what we get. We get mulligan. Oh, that's 1 mulligan for red. It's 2 mulligans for red. Just two. We don't give blue team too many mulligans to take from. Okay. All right. The thing is, oh, with this hand, blue team might want to go second. So it might give heads for the first time ever. And it is tails. Okay, no, blue still goes through. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right. So I guess, yeah, we start here. Game 1, we start with the earthen vessel. Draw energy for turn. We want Pokemon though. I guess we Ultra Ball the energy search and the switch, because I already have 2 earthen vessels, which is really nice to go in my hand. And then the Ultra Ball goes to the... Slowbro, because I'm going to use Aerida for the KINGDRA. Quick setup. Yeah. And this wouldn't tell my opponent that I am ready to evolve Horsey into KINGDRA. Or maybe it would. Who knows? Well, anyway, we can't attack on the first turn, so that's going to be it for right now. We do this. Oh, now we have Super Rod. Honestly, I might play Iono. I think Iono's the best play here. Shuffle hands to the deck and draw 6. Shuffle hands to deck, draw 6. Good disruption on my part. I get Hoot here. I get another Slugma. I have a rare candy for Charizard. I already used my supporter for turn though, so that's kind of all I can do unless attach a fire energy from your discard pile to this. Nope, I can't really do that. That's okay. So we pass. We draw for turn. I don't have my my Aerida anymore. That's actually bad. But I could go for Fin Cutter and deal good damage onto this Slugma to kind of stop it in its tracks. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this actually prevents the KINGDRA deck from setting up too fast, This might actually work for MAGCARGO. Iono, huge ad for this deck. So we're going to go for the super effective Fin Cutter. I think. Yeah, it's weakness. Okay. Then we're going to draw for turn. We have a fire energy. We see that we're at risk here. Put this onto the Slugma. We're gonna get the Jacques up in here. And then we're gonna get the MAGCARGO. And then we're gonna get the Noctowl. How about that? How about that? Oops, oops. Shuffle the deck. And then we're gonna pass. Oh, if we had a rare candy, that would have been pretty good, but we don't. So we go for the knockout here, put the fire energy in there. This has to go in here. We take a prize card. So that means KINGDRA EX blue team is in the lead. Because we attack, we end our turn, we get Ultra Ball. That's okay. We get MAGCARGO to evolve. Then we get Noctowl so that we can get any free item or any free trainer that we would like. So honestly, I think we Crispin and then Buddy Poffin. So I Crispin here for the Psychic and the Fire to get that oops. Well, yeah, it was going to go in my hand, and I was going to attach it for energy for turn. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're still thinking. We're still thinking. Then I use Buddy Poffin so that I can put in my Charmander. And then another Hoot Hoot. Where do I want that Hoot Hoot? Where is my Hoot Hoot? Is it prized? Oh, my second Hoot Hoot is prized. Shoot. That changes a lot, actually. I'm going to Super Rod my Slugma and my basic Fire Energy back in. And yeah, I use my Crispin. Okay, so I can't use my Jacques. But it doesn't matter because we can go for Jet Magma for the knockout here. Get that Horsey out immediately, first thing. And then take one prize card. Basic Fire Energy, not bad, not bad, not bad. What do I want? I go Tatsugiri here, I think. Yeah, because I'm going to hope I use attract customers. We view the top 6 cards. We want Irida here. No Irida! Oh, that's interesting. We use Superior Energy. No, I can't use Superior Energy. Actually, Lana's Aid is the only thing I can put here. I keep forgetting. Attract customers is just supporters. Because I need that Excalibur in the discard pile. And for some reason, I'm just not finding a way to put that in there. So we're going to attach that there and end my turn. MAGCARGO is kind of sweeping the place right now. We got the Fire Energy on Charmander. We use Jacques to get Charizard. And I guess that's it. I don't want too much just in case we get Cassiopeia. Then we use Charizard's ability, Infernal Rain, to put up to 3. So we can get Noctowl in here if we need it to deal damage, if we need to. If not, we can just Penny and whoop, all of that goes back into my hand. So we are in a amazing position right now. We are storming. Oh, I had to use Rare Candy to get Charizard evolved. Forgot to do that part. And then we knock out with the Hot Magma. We get Team Star Grunt, which is really good. We draw for turn. I put Manaphy here for stall. Yeah, because I'm just not getting the cards I need. I'm not getting the cards I need. I need rare candy. I need Irida. I need anything to get set up here. It's just not working. Nighttime Academy and Team Star Grunt. Dude, MAGCARGO is making the comeback right now. Yeah, it just takes out anything. We set up the the Nighttime Academy. And then there's nothing else you can really do here except take the knockout, take another prize card. The Hoot Hoot, there we go, that's the prized Hoot Hoot we needed. So we could have gotten the Knock Towel for extra overkill. We draw for turn, it's another water energy. That's not what we need. And the worst part is, even if I boss's orders now, the Knock Towel can still KO me from this range. It's over. It's over for the KINGDRA EX. It can't do anything except attack for like 40 damage. Draw for turn the Penny. Sure, bring in the Knock Towel back. Put it to the hand. Why not? Put the Hoot Hoot back in. Energy for turn. It doesn't matter because Horsey's dead. It's 2-2. Things are looking pretty rough, but MAGCARGO EX is starting to pick up its pace. Crispin and the Psychic Energy allowing it to set up so much quicker now. This is turning less and less from a gimmick set into an actual legitimate deck. Insane. And just from 4 knockouts. Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, because what was the next turn? Boss's orders. Yeah, that wasn't going to do anything. Yeah, when was the next Irida or rare? Oh, Professor's Research might have been pretty good. Oh, but then I would have put the... No, because that puts the Excalibur and the KINGDRA. That could have... Nah, that could have not been too bad. It was just a bit earlier, but it wasn't. It wasn't. And the mulligans didn't even matter. It's game 5. KINGDRA versus MAGCARGO. Who will take the final round? We're gonna reset these a few more times. We'll set this. Oops. We're gonna set up both. It is a mulligan from blue, but not from red this time. Blue is gonna need to give red a free card and multiple if it doesn't get it set up fast enough. That's 2 mulligans. It's 2 mulligans. 2 mulligans. However, we do have a very scary lead going on here with Irida. Unless blue can get a deck, can just like shut that down immediately, it might be over before it begins. It all comes down to the coin flip. Red heads, blue tails. It's heads! Red starts for the first time ever. And it gets 2 free cards because of the mulligan. All right, here we go. The game begins. Draw for turn. We start off with the Charmander. We can play that. Let's see. What do I want here? I want that Jock. The Jock is going to be so helpful here. I can't use it on the first turn though. Do I Ultra Ball here? Get rid of the Arvin, trying to get the Charizard immediately. Yeah, because no energy kind of sucks here. I think I get rid of Super Rod here so I can get set up here. Attach energy for turn. Ultra Ball the Arvin and the Fire for MAGCARGO. No way! Are both of the MAGCARGOs prized? Oh no! Both of the MAGCARGOs are prized! This is such a bad final game for MAGCARGO! Oh no! Oh, it has to be Charizard! Oh my god! to get a kill somehow. That Ultra Ball gave vital information. That's so bad. We can attack, so we end the turn. We draw for turn. I don't think we reveal Irida too early because we can't even evolve the Horsey. We do, however, Jacques for the evolution cards. We get the Slowbro, and we get the Baxcalibur in here. Shuffle. We Earthen Vessel. Oh my god, this is so hype. Alright, we Earthen Vessel. We sack the Baxcalibur so we can get 2 water energies into the field. We do this. We Earthen Vessel. We attach energy for turn. And that's all we can do. We end the turn. We draw for turn. We use Rare Candy into the Charizard. This allows us to use the Burning Darkness ability. I think I messed up the ability names. I think Slugma's a lost cause, actually. Yeah, we just want to attach 1, 2, 3. That way we use the retreat cost because Slugma's not going to do anything. We need the Charizard in here now. And then we use Jacques. Yeah. MAGCARGO's prized. Chat. Game 5. Game 5 and things are looking so bad because the ace in the hole on red team is gone. What did I use? Jacques. Okay. So we need 2 Noctowls, honestly. We evolve into the Noctowl, and because there is a Terra Pokemon in the active slot, we do get 2 free moves. Honestly, at this point, we need to recoup as much as we can. We want the Penny here. And we want the Buddy Buddy Poffin. We can't use Penny because we just use Jacques. Okay, so... Wait a second. Charizard, Charizard wins. Charizard just uses Burning Darkness from this range. KOs the Horsey. Nothing in the bench. Yeah, that was a turn 2 win. Yeah, there was actually nothing I could have done to change that except maybe Ultra Ball and get a benched Pokemon. And MAGCARGO Oh, that was a lot more anticlimactic. Yeah, you know what? This card is broken as hell. Can we ban this card already? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That was so anticlimactic. It would have been insane to watch how it comes back, but... Yeah, Charizard just gets built faster than freaking KINGDRA. Though it was turn 1. You know what? MAGCARGO did deserve that win. We got there we go. The winner of the scuffed deck building meme gimmick deck battle is the MAGCARGO EX. GG's to both players, which is still me. Oh my god, what a stream. What decks, honestly. You know what? MAGCARGO got the mid set revision, which ended up helping it a lot. I don't know how I can make KINGDRA more consistent here, because I played the best I could besides the Ultra Ball. could have gone the Ultra Ball. I don't think there was... Yeah, I could have just gone Irida, Seadra, Ultra Ball to try to figure a basic Pokemon. But then how would I have known? How would I have known? Yeah, because what did I do here? Yeah, because I couldn't Irida. Yeah. I mean, I could have Irida, but then I risked getting, what's it called? Ionode. Yeah, the reverse sweep! Let's go, MAGCARGO clutch! You know what? Because it won, this is the deck I'm going to be using against Osiris in the, in TCG Mondays. And we're going to see if this works. And if not, we'll try KINGDRA EX, and we'll see which one does better. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little gimmick deck stream. I'm not sure like how I can make TCG stream super exciting. Hopefully the commentary was fun. Yeah, it's something I really want to experiment with. I think like it's a lot easier to make an interesting video out of TCG content. Here, let's have some end music. Oops. Yeah, it was yeah, because I feel like for videos, right, you could probably like make a pace, like cut up the important bits for the storylines, but hopefully this stream was enjoyable to all of you that tuned in. Yeah, hopefully if I have any other ideas, I might do something silly like this again, where I pit two gimmick decks that I think up of against each other, and we see which one dukes it out the best. So with that being said, I will leave you guys off at that. Thank you all so much for tuning in into this Sunday evening. I have to get back to editing because I was away all week, and I need to catch up on content. So thank you all for watching, and